Coming up is our Tip of the Week segment. This is a segment where we show you a trick or two on how to use a certain feature on your phone or in a given app. If you have a tip that you would like to share with our listeners, feel free to send us such a tip to contact us at blindandroidusers.com. And now for this week's episode, here's your Tip of the Week. Moving along now to close today's episode, we bring you the Tip of the Week and from our friends, Joe and Sam. Joe talks about the daily listen from Google. Here's a two young couple to talk about the daily listen.
So I haven't heard this being covered at all on the podcast before, so I thought I'd do a quick demo of this. So a little caveat, you have to enable this right now in the Google Now or the Google app, if you will. So I'm using a Pixel. So on mine, the Google app is on the bottom. So if you just move your finger till you hear Google app, double tap, and then on the top left will be a option for labs, and you go into labs and you will turn on daily briefing. Now I was on a wait list for quite some time for this. But basically what this does is when you then go into Google app, like once you get it approved, you go into the Google app, you're going to see a heading that says made for you. And it will have usually like 3 stories. This one kind of looks small, so it might only have one. So let me just look at it.
Made for you. Daily listen. Number 1 basketball recruit here in Stokes to visit Oregon this weekend. Duration is 5 minutes 45
So it's telling me about a basketball player who's going to visit Oregon. So if I double tap on this, what we're going to get is AI reading us the news. So I'm going to, and it usually tailors to stuff that you read in Google. So if you like things, if you follow certain teams, it usually will stick to that formula. So usually with mine, I get like 1 or 2 sports things and then an electronics thing. And it's pretty cool. Like I actually enjoy using this. And this can be used anywhere that the Google app is. So you can use this on Android or iOS for that matter. So I'm going to double tap on this.
Google. Welcome to your Daily Listen.
We're your AI hosts, bringing you stories from across the web.
We've got a lot of stories to tell, so let's get started.
Let's start with the first story.
Our first story takes us to the world of college basketball recruiting, where there is some...
So I'm going to just explore the screen for a second here. So there is a pause button that I found like in the very middle of the screen. And if I swipe left here...
Skip backward 10 seconds.
We have skip back 10 seconds. If I swipe left again...
1.5x.
So that's 1.5x. So you can slow it down, speed it up. I think it goes to 2x, and then you can have it be like at 0.5x. So I'm going to swipe back right.
Skip backward, play.
So, and then if I swipe right again,
skip to next topic.
It's the next topic. So if I didn't like this topic, I could skip it and go to the next one. I'm going to go back and play for a second.
Big news this weekend concerning Tyron Stokes. He is visiting Oregon.
That's right. The number 1 overall recruit for 2026. Huge potential.
Yeah, definitely. He's a 6'7" small forward, correct?
Yep, 230 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, some reports are already projecting him as a potential number 1 NBA pick down the line.
Wow. And it sounds like Oregon's pulling out all the stops. I heard even the football program's success is like part. Our next story takes us to a significant discount on the Apple iPad Mini 7. It's seeing a pretty substantial price drop right now.
Yeah, I saw that. The 128 gig Wi-Fi model specifically is down $100 over at Amazon.
Right, bringing it to $399. That's quite a decent markdown.
It is. And, it seems like that discount isn't just for the entry-level storage.
Oh, really? Which other ones?
Well, reports suggest it applies to several of the Wi-Fi configurations. So the 256 gig and even the 512 gig models are seeing that same $100 off.
Okay, so across the Wi-Fi bird, basically. That's good to know.
Exactly. And remember, this is the newer Mini 7, so it's packing the A17 Pro chip now.
Right, the A17 Pro. And that also means it gets Apple Intelligence features, correct?
That's the one. So quite a bit of power in that small package.
Yeah, definitely a power bump internally. But externally, it's still that familiar, super portable design, isn't it?
Absolutely. Still got the 8.3-inch liquid retina display, and it's incredibly light. What is it, like 0.65 pounds?
Just about, yeah. Really easy to handle.
And I think that size, that compact form factor, is a big part of its appeal. Some experts suggest it's actually a preferred device for reading.
Compared to the bigger tablets, you mean, like the 11-inch ones?
Exactly. Less unwieldy.
Yeah.
Easier to hold for longer periods if you're just reading an ebook or articles.
Makes sense. And what about battery life? Has that held up with the new chip?
It seems so. Some sources are still claiming that all-day battery life standard.
Which usually translates to, what, about 10 hours or so?
Yeah, roughly 10 hours of continuous video streaming or web surfing. So pretty solid for its size.
Okay, so a powerful portable tablet with solid battery, now $100 cheaper on the Wi-Fi models. Sounds like a pretty good time to pick one up if you've been considering it.
Definitely seems that way, especially with the A17 Pro and Apple Intelligence now included.
Our final story takes us to the Indiana Fever. They actually won their playoff series against Atlanta Dream.
Yeah, 2-1. Pretty impressive result.
So as you can tell here, it just goes and gives you 3 stories every day. It gets usually refreshed in the morning when you wake up, and you can listen to these. I think you can even see so if I swipe right from
Skip to next topic.
next story,
Mute.
you can mute.
Related stories. Tyron Stokes, the number 1 Oregon Ducks hosting nation's number 1 basketball.
There's kind of some related stories here that it pulls from the web that relate to the thing that it told you about. So if you wanted to dive deeper into the Tyron Stokes thing, and it also has links for other articles about like the iPad Mini and et cetera that you heard. So I think it's a pretty cool. I don't know. I really enjoy this actually, probably more than I should. I think it's one of those cool things. I think that's going to get better over time and just become more and more tailored to stuff I like. So again, if you want this, you have to go into the Google app and then go to Labs and then look for Daily Briefing. Hope you enjoy. Take care.
Well, thank you so much, Joe. Outside of the joke there at the beginning, though, of course, Joe likes his Sam. John, what do you have to say about Joe and Sam? Isn't that a nice couple?
Yeah. Joe and Sam sitting in the tree. AISSING. No, I
Beautiful picture.
see. I'm a little sad because how he feels about Sam is how I feel about Voice 6 of Google TTS. It's just my voice that I always use, but unfortunately, my voice doesn't have a name, so I'm a little sad about that.
How about you give it your own name, John? Wouldn't it be nice you refer to her with a given name so it kind of stays with you? Guys, could you think of a name that would be most appropriate for voice variant 6? I know you like Jenny, John, on the Microsoft Voices.
Yeah, I do like Jenny.
Yeah, so Katie, would Katie work
I don't know.
for voice number 6? No?
I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get it right. So
No, I guess it's gonna be Emily.
Emily.
Oh, you like Emily? Well, John, you like the sound of Emily?
Sure.
Okay, good.
Unofficially Emily.
No, it should be Jules.
Hey, you know, that's
Yeah.
what people call my wife, Jules. Because it's Julia. And
John
they
and
just call her
Jules. It will be cool.
Well, I'll take Jules. I mean, Emily sounds good too, but Jules even sounds better. John, you're the one that gives the final say here.
I don't know. It's too much pressure.
Too much pressure, huh? Well, we'll just let it be what it is then, right?
Voice number 6.
Voice 6.